Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the mini podcast Monday Motivation brought to you by Dominate Your Day. I'm Dana Williams, and I started Monday Motivation as a space for mini episodes to share inspiring ideas and thoughts for leaders in the workplace. As a former corporate leader, I know what it feels like just to be a little stuck each week, and so I wanted to give you a boost of inspiration. In each episode, I will share with you a topic to motivate or empower you. This month, we are talking about personal branding, one of my favorite topics. And this week, we're talking about mindset. So, how do you cultivate a winning mindset for personal branding? When it comes to developing a winning mindset for personal branding, the approach you take can make all the difference. A strong mindset serves as the foundation on which your branding efforts are built, impacting how you present yourself, how you engage with others, and ultimately how successful you are in establishing your brand. Many individuals overlook the importance of mindset in personal branding because they tend to focus on immediate, tangible tasks such as enhancing their online presence or networking. This oversight occurs as people underestimate the long-term benefits of a strong mindset that can provide. Additionally, cultivating a winning mindset often involves introspection and self-improvement, which can be uncomfortable and requires sustained effort. As a result, they may be reluctant to tackle these internal challenges, preferring to engage more straightforward activities that offer quick, visible results. And I know it's much harder to work on ourselves on the inside than work on things on the outside. So today I went and did some research on who is out there in the workplace as a leader that's making a difference and making an impact and has also faced some big challenges. And Cynt Marshall came to mind. She has overcome challenges and she's leading strong and really developing her brand. If you don't know her, Cynt Marshall is the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks. Yay, Dallas. And she's the first Black female CEO in the history of the National Basketball Association. She has faced many challenges throughout her career, each of which she met with resilience and determination. So imagine walking in as the first female Black CEO in the NBA. One significant challenge she had was breaking this glass ceiling in a predominantly male industry. As an African American woman, Marshall had to overcome both racial and gender biases. She confronted these obstacles by consistently demonstrating her leadership abilities, advocating for diversity, and building strong networks of support. When she became the CEO of the Dallas Mavericks, she was tasked with transforming the organization's culture, which had been marred with reports of toxic workplace environment. She addressed this challenge head on by implementing a robust plan focused on equity, diversity, and inclusion. And she established clear policies, conducting comprehensive training sessions, and fostered open dialogue to create safer and more supportive work environment. Her ability to do all this really helped bring an amazing team together and help build a new culture. But she also reinforced her personal brand as a transformative and authentic leader. So if you're out there in corporate space right now as a leader and you're trying to transform some things, it's really not about changing other people. It's about changing yourself on the inside. And we talk a lot here about how you can transform yourself from the inside out. And so here's some action items that I was inspired from learning about Cynt Marshall as she developed her personal brand that I want you to think about today. So number one, leverage your challenges as growth opportunities. So don't view the challenge as a problem. View it as a chance for personal and professional growth. When you embrace resilience, you can turn negative situations into valuable learning experiences. Number two, advocate for diversity and inclusion. So strive to build an inclusive environment wherever you work or lead. Don't let gender biases or other biases hang out there. Promote diversity not only improves your workplace culture, but also strengthens your brand as a forward-thinking leader. And number three, build strong networks. Cultivate relationships with mentors, peers, and other professionals. A strong support network can provide guidance, opportunities, and reinforce your brand's credibility. One of the things I always tell my coaching clients, whether they're in corporate or coaches, is to draw a circle on a page and write down all the people around the circle that would be your virtual board of directors. And who would those people be that would be your mentors, people that would be your peers, people that have expertise you don't have. And that's exactly what it sounds like that Cynt has done. She created a strong support network around her. And then implement clear policies and training. I think this is the key when I read about Cynt is she was very clear on where she was going. And especially in a leadership position, when you can create and enforce policies that reflect your values, one of the things I think that's so important as a leader is to know your values and to live those out every day. You're going to show up as your authentic self, and you'll also be able to tell people why you want to do things, because it's part of your belief system and part of your vision. She also ensured ongoing training to maintain that the standards that she set would foster a consistently inclusive and supportive environment. One of the things we hear from Gallup is that in the Q12, which is an engagement survey, the number one challenge most employees face is they're not clear on expectations. So when I read about Cynt, that she was very clear on how they were going to have policies and training for each of their employees. And they knew that. They knew what was expected of them. And then number 5, foster open dialogue. Sometimes we're all about transactions and we're just moving fast. And you can't foster open dialogue when you're just trying to get things done. So how can you encourage transparency and open communication within your team or organization? That helps demonstrate your integrity and strengthens your reputation as a leader and someone that people trust. And the last thing, number 6, is showcase your leadership. Actively demonstrate your leadership abilities through your actions and decisions. Strong, visible leadership reinforces your personal brand as competent and reliable. So as you're thinking about your personal brand today, and as you're thinking about your mindset, what is one thing you can do differently based on what you heard here? I'd love for you to share that with us. And you can do that by sending me something at Instagram or LinkedIn. Follow me at danawilliamsco.com. Love to connect with you. But just quickly before we finish, most listeners don't yet follow our podcast. So every additional follower we get helps us to raise the profile of the podcast and bring you more episodes. So if you can do one thing for us today, then please hit the follow button and get updated whenever we put new content live. But if you can do a second thing for us today, could you share this podcast with a friend? Thanks for listening and tune in next time.